Hello and welcome to Warzone Weekend, presented by Metro by T-Mobile. It's now the second chance we ever get to go into a private lobby here on Verdansk and put some of the world's finest pro players up against each other for your viewing entertainment. My name is Miles Ross, I'll be one of the commentators taking you through today. I'm joined as always by Momo. Brother, we have another custom lobby full of the world's best. Dropping in on a Warzone game, it's going to be a banger.
It certainly is. We both love a little bit of Warzone, but this is certainly very, very different when you get these type of players, put them all in the same lobby. I mean, we see the destruction that these players do individually, but when they're against each other, again, we see a different play style. It's very much a mind game, but Miles, I'm very excited to see how this goes.
I know the first time was surprising to say the least, against some unorthodox strategies, not necessarily what we see in regular public game lobbies, a lot of recons, a lot of camping, but let's see if we're going to get something a little different here, or maybe more of the same in our second outing here on Warzone Weekends. And again, professional players all around, dude. I mean, we play a lot of Warzone, but it ain't like this. The Gulag is not as dangerous as it's going to be looking here on Verdansk. I mean, you're not going up against like world champions or, you know, search and destroy analysts or even the GMs of these pro teams. It's going to be a terrifying ordeal. But mate, talk to us about the format, Momo. What's today going to look like? Yeah,
it's very, very different. I know you guys are, you know, used to a very packed lobby. This one is going to have 60 players from 12 teams, obviously representing the CDL. However, a little bit of a twist, they won't be playing with their teammates. This will be a snake draft. There's going to be 15 designated captains, which I'm going to run through very shortly for you. And these are going to be drafted from the very top to the very bottom and back again. We're going to play one game of quads. Standard quad rules in Warzone, nothing different. And the last squad standing will take away $10,000. Now, it might be down to one player. It might be all four of them still alive. But just to have a quick look at the draft and the captains in... What I should say is, you know, from very top, we've got GMs, we've got players, we've got coaches. And talking to coaches, number one, we've got Rambo, and working our way down, Loony, Skyz, Clayster, Censor, Kismet, Attach, Octane, Asim, Ricky Mayhem, Scrap, Celium, Slasher, and not the worst out of the bunch, but certainly going to be last on my list, it's aBeZy at number 15. Should make for an interesting draft, Miles.
It's going to make for a very interesting draft, mate. I mean, this is a stacked lineup, and this is coaches, analysts, pro players, you name it, the full gamut of people from the CDL here, and, you know, they're all going to be picking these teams. That's going to be the most interesting part for me, man. I mean, this is school again. We're out there on the playground. We're playing cricket or football or basketball, whatever you're doing, but someone's got to be picked last. And, Phil, you know, you may be wondering who that is, and I'm sure the fans are as well, and we have a real treat for you. We have a little behind-the-scenes look at how the draft went.
The first pick of the CDL draft. All right, I'm gonna go with Mr. Priestahh from FaZe Clan.
Sheesh.
Mixing it up, baby.
All right, second pick. Let's go, Loony.
Runner-up pick, aBeZy.
Oh, of course.
I'm getting Chris.
All right, with the fourth pick, I'm taking Wuskin, baby.
Oh.
I got Kenny.
You mother.
Language.
That's my guy.
Let me get Envoy.
Ooh. Kiss doesn't even take his teammates?
I got a plan.
Oh my god.
With the seventh pick in the CDL sanctioned draft, I pick Apathy, the donk.
This is a lot of pressure, man.
Give me 8th pick. We're gonna go iLLeY.
Ooh, all right.
Oh man, come on, bro.
He doesn't even play Warzone.
I don't care. It's for the vibes.
All right, with the 9th pick, I got ZooMaa.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, the duo.
You can give me Select for the 10th pick.
Ooh, the duo.
For the 11th pick, I pick Kleenex.
Oh, that's respectable. First guy to pick his teammates, I think.
All right, Scraps. Let's see it.
My bad. I'm tweaking. I'll take Dylan.
Hey, let's get it.
For my pick, I pick Shotty.
Oh, you had your teammate? So you had Major Maniac up there. What's going on?
Trust, man. You have the strats.
Alright, with the wonderful 14th pick, thank you. I'll take Pharaoh.
Oh,
typical.
The last pick is going to be the S&D guru, Tupac.
Ooh. That was a sleep. That was a sleeper.
That is a sleeper.
We're back, baby.
That's a sleeper.
And the guy I dropped, Preston.
I'll get Dashy.
I'm taking Fat Baby, aka Hook. Oh, my teammates, man.
I'll take Raid.
Dude.
Yeah, he's been grinding.
Yeah, he has been.
Okay, with who do I get?
Your teammates are right there, bro, lined up.
I'm wondering. Alright, with my 9 pick, I'll get Alexx.
Who's going last overall, bro? It's gonna be like Shane.
He's mine.
Alright, who camped harder between Louqa and Shocks?
Louqa.
Louqa.
Give me Louqa. Give me
Louqa's in the
Louqa.
loft, bro, mounting around a little wall.
Alright, yo, give me Assault.
Wow, Asim ended up with 2 teammates. And we're roasting him about not picking teammates.
I need a Maniac, bro. I need a Maniac.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's down to the wire. It's down to the wire.
Take Maniac. Take Maniac.
Wait, nah.
Yo, you have to.
Take Maniac.
Nah, I got Brian Saint, bro.
No! What do I want? Yeah.
You've been shocked.
I got the goat maniac, bro.
Oh my god. Just like high school.
Good luck, brothers.
That was exactly like being back in school, Phil. Whether it was cricket or basketball or football or soccer, whatever your game of choice was, man, I had flashbacks there. I never got picked last, thankfully, but wow, what a cool thing to see.
It was very interesting, like you said, very much back at school, and good to see kind of the behind the scenes, if that makes sense, and just seeing the players' reactions, and the players almost laughing at each other and trolling about, you know, whether you're picking up your teammate, whether you're going for someone who's a little bit better. But yeah, it definitely was interesting to see kind of the behind the scenes with the pro players.
I mean, was there any teams there or any individual player picks that were surprising to you? Anything that you didn't like?
Ones I didn't like. I felt really bad for the people at the bottom of the draft because I feel maybe they just kind of didn't know who plays Warzone and who doesn't. I'm a big fan of Warzone. I watch a lot of streamers. You heard kind of Octane getting a little roasted when he picked iLLeY, and they were like, the guy doesn't even play. So I'm not sure that was the best first pick, but we all know iLLeY is great at COD. Maybe he brings something different to the table.
Yeah, there's a lot of picks in there. It was interesting. You're hearing a lot, like so many players like, trust me, I have a plan.
Yeah,
trust me, I know what I'm doing. I've got strategy here. And that's just what we saw in the first time. It wasn't all about who was the biggest slayer, who was getting the most effective kills. It was all about the game plan. And that's what Paris had. That's why they managed to get the big win. I'm very, very excited to see what everyone's game plan is. If it is just grabbing recons and finding a very nice summer house out in the mountains somewhere, then hey, so be it. It's going to be very fun to watch nonetheless. But okay, cool. So we've got our teams all set. We're ready to rock and roll. I mean, our team captains, when it comes to a lot of these players, very, very experienced battle royale players. You know, let's go into our game fuel featured players. Phil, you got 3 players here you've got your eyes on. Who are they?
Yeah, these 3 players I think are individually fantastic. They've actually ended up on 3 different teams, which is fantastic because I did this before the draft. But first and foremost is Røkkr. Røkkr is a team captain. He went and picked Select, Lacefield, and Shocks. So an interesting roster. I think is a powerful one, but Røkkr individually has kind of the battle royale experience. He loves on it. He thrives on it. But then we've got Priestahh. He's Mr. #1 draft pick. He was the first name out of Rambo's mouth on that pick. And honestly, I think a lot of people would have gone for him too. He's been setting records, world records on this game. So why not grab him? Of course, part of Atlanta FaZe. And last but not least, Wuskin. Individually, he's incredibly talented, one of the best snipers in the CDL, but also in Warzone. He loves to whack out that HCR and just lay down the law. So those are my 3 Game Fuel featured players, Røkkr, Priestahh, and Wuskin.
Not bad calls, man. You've got experience, you've got current, skill, and you've got someone who's pretty reliable. Wuskin's a real reliable slayer there, so going to be good picks, mate. I respect those choices, dude. I really, really do. Well, the stage is set. We've seen the drafts. We've got some key players, but now it's time we take our picks and see who will truly rule the day. Presented by Metro by T-Mobile. Momo, who do you have taking the entire thing?
Okay, so I'm going with Team Clayster. The reason, obviously, we talked about Wuskin. Clay is an absolute monster at Warzone. I have no doubt. I'm going with Team Clay. He's got the perfect mix, Miles, and I'm ready.
Dude, that's a good call. I like the picks. My pick, personally, Team Rambo. Of all the players in that lobby, who's going into it with the best plan? It's going to be Rambo. He's the coach of Dallas Empire. He's one of the greatest brains we have of Call of Duty, and he's surrounded himself with 3 of the sickest players.
I get it.
He's gonna win. There's no way he doesn't. It's a brilliant squad. We'll see how it goes. But for our co-commentators, though, just a quick look at who they grabbed. Maven went with Team Attach. So did Benson, which is interesting to see because that doesn't stick out to me as a super squad. But Merc went with Team Røkkr, again, quite tried and true. Chance went with a bit of a dark horse pick there with Team Selly and Momo.
Yeah, interesting one from Chance. I think Merc's gone with Røkkr in the same sense that I picked him as a key player, but I think Attach, the only team to be double downed on. Keep your eyes on Apathy, he's a monster as well. And again, when you look at Attach's roster, they've got the current champ, it's Louqa. You know, I think he was the player running around with a riot shield, so we might get to see a little bit more of that.
Well, that's going to be it. That was our Rule the Day picks presented by Metro, by T-Mobile, and I think I can hear the airplanes whirring up their engines, Phil. Someone's going to be dropping into Verdansk and picking up that big dub. Someone's getting out in the helicopter at the end. Who's it going to be? Let's get it on.
Oh my god.
And here we go, Momo. The first look at the circle, and wow, there is not a whole lot of rugged Verdansk countryside in that opening circle. It's looking a lot of airports, a lot of boneyard in there. Oh, we managed to dodge a little bit of downtown, thankfully, but oof, this is going to be hot.
Say goodbye to your lumber farm land. Say goodbye to quarry, millie base. We ain't going there. Well, we could be, as the big 15 box, all these players dropping in or even staying in the plane. You see a couple of them still lingering, that being Wuskin and aBeZy, but first player we're jumping on board with is going to be none other than Kismet.
Yeah, Kismet, not wasting any time. You think of how important every single tag is, every single piece of information. I mean, every player in this lobby is dangerous, and Kismet already getting things off to a nice start. Early shots, it's something we've seen a lot of. A nice break there onto this player he's chasing. It looks like a member of the Seattle Surge. Who's it going to be? Where they're going to be going? They're inside the back of this truck now. There's the tags. It's going to be done. Oh no, it's Asim actually who goes down there. So Ross gets that one terribly, terribly wrong. But here we go, on board with RCs now as he continues the hunt. And wow, it's a hot drop again.
Yeah, Prestini just beat someone down there with a finish, and RCs looks like he's got one as well, but Prestini going down, the beat down from, I thought it was Minnesota Røkkr squad. It is Assault and Alexx. They go into the gulag, and I tell you what, RC's the hero this time around with Prestini.
He had no HP whatsoever. Priestahh now. Can't quite tell if he's surrounded by players yet, but it looks like, oh boy, here we go. Someone's on him now. Big beat down. Nice bit of work there. He brings down Octane. He manages to get the wipe as well. A lovely bit of work early on, but Priestahh traded out immediately again. Goes to the gulag now. He will have to be brought back from his teammates if he loses that one in a moment, but there we go. On now with Ricky. Merc's pick.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of these players are getting in the action early on. Over just on the other side of the airfield here, you see Ricky picking up slacks. He's going to do the medic role, as he's going to actually get taken down as well. He just cracked one of the armors of the opposition, but Slacked is going to clean him up, down him, and finish him off. That's actually going to be a touch. But there's a chopper on top of him, Miles.
This is, I mean, it's a nice drop to be had. This little area just to the south of the military base. Again, they're trying to play the circle at this point in time. So Team Ricky doing what they can to stay alive. And oh, here we go, Phil. Our first gulag, Priestahh versus Asim. And they've both got orgs.
Yeah, #1 pick versus one of the captains here, but this one goes through, and Priestahh actually goes down there. #1 draft pick. He's going to have to be bought back by his teammates.
Priestahh loses another gulag on Warzone weekends. Another.
I hate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh dear. Well, anyway, Team Attach. Favorite for two of our commentators here in the league, of course, Maven and Ben, think this is going to be a squad to watch. Let's see how they go. They managed to win some of their engagements, but they're not quite safe yet. The chopper play could be the one to get themselves out of there. Louqa smart to put himself on the other side of the helicopter there, just to keep himself protected from that incoming fire, as pilot AquA is going to try to get him out of this situation.
And of course, vehicles so important, choppers more than any, especially with what looks like the strategy to be picking up these recons and scavengers. They're probably working towards their loadouts, but his Team Rambo, of course, Priestahh has been now bought back.
Tagged him.
That's going to be 4,500 big ones, though, taken out of the budget of Team Rambo. As they're tagging up a couple of players, Priestahh will be looking to drop down and help out.
Yeah, you've got to think of the economy of these teams. You have to make a sizable amount of cash as a 10,000, of course, to get themselves a loadout. Again, getting your loadouts on a map like this is essential, in a game like this, rather. Loony, he's actually managed to already get his. So the squad, Loony's team already loaded now. They have their gear. They're ready to rock and roll. This is a dangerous-looking squad moving through now outside of Superstore, as they prowl their way towards a few more kills maybe. And again, but as far as the overall drop goes, it looks like most teams landed within circle. A team that didn't, Team Celium, hitting the recons early on though, Phil.
I actually really like the strategy. I think if I was to kind of go for some form of strategy, it would certainly be the recons, but also maybe finding a chopper outside of the circle, getting those recons outside of the circle, staying away from the gunfights, and it looks like that's what Celium and the boys are doing here.
Yeah, no kills.
Back on board. We've got the Team Censor. Accompanied, of course, by aBeZy, Chino, and Kenny, who's just found a recon.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing the same sort of thing. Landing outside the circle, getting themselves as much money as possible. They have their loadouts. Also, same with Team Celium. So, very, very different start for a few of these teams. Playing it safe. Team that doesn't look to be playing it too safe right now. Team Skyz. Simp on your screen. Again, vehicle control paramount here in Warzone. Being able to traverse the map very, very quickly. A little dangerous as well. I mean, I wonder if any of these squads, we're seeing a lot of knives, but I wonder if we're going to be seeing a lot of rocket launchers or any of the launchers there to take care of those vehicles, because we've seen how dangerous helicopters can be. Of course, vehicles have received a few nerfs over the Warzone life cycle, Momo, but, you know, being able to identify and deal with those vehicle threats is going to be paramount for these teams.
Well, talking of identifying, this is my squad here. This is one I picked here. Team Clayster. Wuskin's actually in a recon drone here, tagging up players as aBeZy takes him down. Clayster's trying to take out the chopper. I think Brack's going to help him out as well here, but just interesting positioning just on the west side of the boneyard here. Looks like AquA's in a bit of trouble in the chopper.
Time to bail. Time to get out. What is this? What is this? Why does he not leave the chopper, AquA? He was the one driving. He screamed bail first.
I'm dead, bro.
He's so dead. Why did he get out?
He can still be revived, but he's in the middle of the train tracks.
Glitch. It wouldn't let me hop out.
Oh, they're all still alive. AquA's back up and running, but Miles.
That's a miracle. That is a miracle. That no one got cleaned up then. They were taking heavy tags from Clayster's team, and they somehow stay alive.
Alright, Team Mayhem. Oh, they've spotted someone on the loadout here of Superstore. Headshot comes in, and that's going to be one down. Up top is going to be CleanX, and he's going to be cleaning up here. The Growl, of course, laser-like from CleanX, and that's going to be a kill for the squad.
Yeah, we'd love to see that again. CleanX had some highlight plays in the first Warzone weekend. Looking to try to repeat that lovely performance he had the first time round. On board now with what we can basically call the London Royal Ravens. Team Scraps. High ground position here outside a boneyard. Again, they have their loadouts. Big tags. Takes care of Apathy there, I believe. So Scraps gets himself a kill. Now he's in the gulag. And Loony's not too happy about the M13. How's this fight going to go? They both check the opposite corners to them. And now the slow dance of death of these two players. Let's try to feel each other out. Who's going to peek first? There goes the utility from both sides. The stun connects. Apathy's going to be going in for the kill. There's a molly out as well. Now the flag is out in field. There's the shots through. Loony's trying to stay alive. Apathy's going to go down. He went for the flag. Loony. He's coming out. He's going back to Verdansk.
I thought for a second with a stun connecting for Apathy, I thought he was going to charge him, but he opts to get the map control if the gulag can be a map, and went for a secure. Didn't work out for him. And it looks like it's the recon hunt here over with Team Røkkr. They've got themselves a chopper. And I feel like this is almost a very structured play. Helicopter, recons.
Yep. Dude, it's a smart play to make. There's a reason why he was one of your Game Fuel featured players. Again, for Røkkr, this is tried and tested. You know you need information on these players. And wow, look at his position from Lacefield. C4 from this high up. Nice throw. We like that. But whoa! What was that throw? Look at this kill cam. Dude, and Octane's face says it the best. He just threw a C4 from a chopper. I've literally not seen that in Warzone yet. What a throw that was. He took out an entire team. Lace.
I don't even know. They were like close up here somewhere.
Oh, I cannot believe I've just seen that.
He doesn't even know where he killed them. Oh, what a 4 kills that was. Lacefield with the C4. Oh my goodness. Over to Kismet squad. Hasn't found any kills actually since the start, Phil. So it could be a little quiet, oh boy. But now we're on the hunt again. An interesting team opting to grab his championship caliber teammate Denz here. Of course, the reigning champs in Warzone Weekend, and ooh, they're picking up, hoping to find one more on the drop here.
We'll say that Paris Legion skin is looking very beautiful. Might have to cop, not gonna lie, but the loadout's been acquired. And talking to skins, we've got Envoy of the Huntsman trying to take down these players, and one is going to be stripped of his title. Who is that? I can't quite see it, but someone's dead.
Great shots. It was Apathy again. So Apathy, oh man, just taken out.
Back to the gulag.
Back to the gulag. Hopefully his team have got a bit of cash to get back into this one. But as you can see, close range engagements here, big tags going through. It's going to be Envoy finding the kill. It's going to be AquA. So he may have survived the encounter with a chopper, but he couldn't survive the fight with Envoy. Nice shots again. Envoy will live to fight another day, battling over the loadout here.
We'll say, Envoy there really just had his shots on point. However, into the gulag, it's Damon Barlow, the 3 times.
He's got one teammate remaining in Lucky as well, so it's just on Karma and Lucky right now. Karma needs to win this big 1v1 against Brack. Nice stun over the top, it's going to connect. Brack goes with his shots, and that's it. Karma's down and out. It all comes down to Lucky.
My goodness, I will say as well, it looked like Brack was on his own. He had to win that gulag, otherwise he would have been out. Over with Asim, one of our captains here. He's got himself a standard LMG and he's taking his anger out on the chopper, it seems. It's going to come to no avail, but Assault and ZooMaa, I'm going to try and jump on that one as well. But Asim came back from the gulag, let's not forget that. He took down Priestahh and he's going to go down again. Oh, his health is low. Assault is on the floor as well. ZooMaa might have just found one onto aBeZy, but no ammo as he calls it out himself. I think all 3 players there on your screens are down, and Alexx is the last alive.
Oh boy. It's over now. Team Loony trying to continue those kills. They just cleaned up a couple of Team ZooMaa, but they're still on the hunt now for Alexx. Here come the shots through. Loony goes down. And Vivid trying to find some help here in his squad. And again, loaded up. Everyone's got their... Actually, this is not a loadout. I was going to say this is a very unusual MP7 here.
Seen him.
Hunts on. C4, not so good. There's the tags, and that's going to be it. Alexx is down, and I believe that is going to be the whole squad wiped.
Yeah, they did just pick up a lot of cash there, but 14 teams remain. Team Asim is out, and I believe that is the first team done and dusted, but we've got aBeZy versus Clayster. Old teammates reunite in the gulag. I love it.
He's the last player left on his team at the moment. I think everyone has a chance for the gulag, so Team Clayster now. Shot to come back. You know the comms now for these players. Oh, aBeZy, he's been tagged up quite heavily now. Clay trying to find the kill. Perfect stun. Clay's going to be on the flag. He may be able to slow this player down. Clay doesn't need to get it done with his gun. He's going to cap the flag, and aBeZy.
Easy dub. Smoked aBeZy in the gulag. I think he's pretty happy with that one. Back to the gulag though. Miles, as it's rated versus Lucky. P9 is in hand. These guys have got a stun and a proximity mine. Doesn't connect there for Lucky. Raid does have one in the back pocket.
You can hear the comms again. Lucky's going for it. Right through mid. P9, he's out. He somehow managed to win the kill, and there it is. Oh, wow. I can't even pronounce that. I couldn't even try to pronounce the word respawn there in Spanish. I wish I'd given that a better go. But Lucky, he's still good now. Chance now to get a loadout. Again, information coming through from his teammates. What do you do, Phil? They have a recon already on field, so they know what's coming up with the next circle, but you got to be thinking, man, there's 50 players left in the lobby right now. He's the only one. Karma just lost his gulag, so now we're looking at Lucky completely flying this solo.
And I think at this point as well, it's winner takes all. The $10,000 to win this, you've got no weapons, nothing at all. You go for scavengers, you get some cash, you try and buy back your teammates. You've got to, you know, initiate something, but it is all up to Lucky. The poor guy's only got himself a pistol, but he's got his scavenger hunt. You know, there's hope.
Oh,
okay.
The hope.
Maybe there's not hope.
There is no hope. It was Priestahh. It was Priestahh, and my team Rambo cut him out the air. They must have seen him flying in, and that's it. 14th place. That's 13 teams remaining. Team Octane and Team Asim are done. The circle gets ever closer. On board now with Team Cellium and Team Arcetes, who are on the furthest extremes of the map right now.
Coming on board with Maniac. He's, of course, partnered up with Arcetes 2-pack and Pristini. He's got some growl shots in him, and Arcetes is going to down one as well. A late Semtex, a second Semtex from the grave, from the ground, it felt like there. As a self-revive is going to be popped by Arcetes. He's in a pretty safe position, but this is a big battle here, Miles.
That was great. We'll take that. We'll take that Semtex, man. 2-pack. Shots through fence. Not able to connect too much, but he knows they're there. Big C4 up over the top. Here's the second, heavily tagged. He's going to get 3 down. 3 down with a single C4, and here comes the cleanup. 2-pack with the broom out. He's going to go down. They complete their bounty. That's a ton of cash for the squad, and he's going to be able to net the self-revive. There's 1 player left remaining on this team, though. 2-pack. Can he go for the full squad wipe? Can he take care of everyone? Maniac goes down on the back end as well. Plates up, Pack. Find that 1v1. Listen to your teammates. And here it comes. The shots are there, and it's going to be the kill. 2-pack takes care of the whole squad.
And that puts him on 5. He's got to be one of the highest slayers over here. It's Hosties versus Shotzzy in the Gulag, though. And the Scar is an unforgiving weapon.
Hosties in. Shotzzy with a movement, though. He's going to slip in and out of the Gulag. Oh, but Arcites does not drop the soap. He wins that one in the showers. Whew. Again, we're running out of players. Louqa is the last team now. He's the last player remaining on team attach. Up against Celium to stay in the war zone.
Again, the Scar. Pre-fire comes through from Louqa. He's only got 15 bullets left, and he's going to be deleted by Celium. Great shots there. As it looks like Louqa was the last one remaining. They are out of the game, I believe, there. And Louqa, the reigning champ, done and dusted.
Well, there you go. Interesting picks. It is done. Team Skyz now. Snipes at the ready. He was with Skyz and Frosty running snipes. Pair of HDRs, actually 1 HDR, 1 AX50. Personally prefer the HDR feel. It's been interesting taking note of the classes everyone's been running. Not as many MP7s as we have been seeing in Warzone. The rise of the MP5. Of course, the Growl is staple for pretty much every squad.
That's what I'm thinking as
well. M4 still getting a lot of love, though.
And over on Slash's squad, I tell you what, this is a team which we've not even jumped on board with once, and that's because they, just double check, 0 kills. It looks like no interactions. They've been playing it slow and steady, but sometimes when there's a $10,000 bounty for the winner, if you like, sometimes it's worth the patience. But over on board with Team Mayhem, these guys have found some action already. They're making their way through the train tracks. Of course, these guys rotated from Superstore, but this is a zone that's eventually going to be closing in over the Boneyard.
You got to think how effective everyone's trying to be with these contracts as well. I mean, we're seeing plenty of recons. We're seeing plenty of bounties come through. Now we're seeing another recon here for Team Loony. Numbers starting to dwindle somewhat. It's 42 players remaining in the lobby. And that circle is starting to get closer. You heard Loony just say it there. We are out in the open. Recon's going to provide them a lot of information, but tough circle to be in. And once again, back to Team Scraps, who have had this high ground just on the outside of Boneyard for pretty much the whole game, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, their strategy seemed to, get a couple of recons and then really kind of take control of the hills. They had snipers in, not in Wuskin, sorry, in Scraps, I believe.
The other twin, yeah.
But you're watching Dylan and Joe on your screen. Dylan rocking that Growl, of course.
It's not a bad spot to be in whatsoever. Great defilade cover, but they do have to be somewhat concerned about the likes of everyone else around them. And here we go. Team Ricky. They've got eyes on Team Kuavo. There's the shots. Kuavo now. They're taking some heavy ground fire. What are they going to do? Captain Chino trying to lead the boys out of danger, but Slack's actually going to get a kill onto Happy. So there's another one. The vehicle's disabled. They've got to bail out now. They're going to be dropping right into the sort of the sides there of Boneyard. That's not going to be a good place to be. That's going to be 2 now in the Gulag. Chino's gone down. Kuavo's gone down. The whole team cleaned up. And that's the entire squad in the Gulag together.
Yeah, I mean, they can regroup, rethink, have a strategy call in one of those prison cells, maybe. But it's not looking good. And I tell you what, that's what we talked about with Ricky. Did you see or hear the command of kind of all beam that chopper together? They had a chopper themselves. Just an experienced BR player, and, he loves it. He thrives off of it and doing very, very well. Sky's trying to hit some shots, though.
This is what we expect to see. Parked helicopter outside. The nice little house they've got going on there, and here we go. A slight exchange of cash from the boys of Team Rambo. Ken Priestahh, our Game Fuel featured player, 2 kills to his name. We saw a nice early start from him with 1 off the rip, and now we're going to be seeing some last-minute purchases before the gas. We'll clean up that vendor station. And here we go, our first Astro listen-in of this Warzone weekend. Time to shush.
That's what I was thinking. Should one person just go buy a munitions box? Literally one of us?
Dude, we're literally gonna get
we're set, bro. We should. Someone should do it. Who wants to?
I could risk it. Come on.
I'm dropping cash.
Just buy whatever you need here.
Give me your money too.
Buy a munitions box, Rick. It's 5K, and then buy a UAV.
Good luck, Rick.
Goodbye, Ricky.
I'm sending him into war, bro.
I'll put a C4 on the chopper.
I still have an armor box. Getting the munitions box is huge.
I'm getting shot at. 1 second.
No way.
This is gonna be such a risky call, boys. I just needed the.
Wait, there's a buy station right here in the middle, brother.
There's a buy up here too.
Wait, I thought you were going to the one close.
I say you go to that one, dude.
Which one?
The one that I marked. It's like far as hell.
Wait, Rick, why don't you just go to this one close? I don't think there's a team here.
I think I'm good.
Who do we just kill, by the way?
Censor.
Censor. What am I buying?
Munitions box, yes.
And you can buy.
And then buy a UAV and just over.
I couldn't buy one. Just coming straight back, bro.
Hey, did you buy plates?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
I need plates, bro.
There's literally plates everywhere over here, and I have a plate box.
Oh my god.
I told you to buy a UAV. This guy just blacked out on me.
Chill out, bro. I'm happy, like, chopper.
Go on. We're good, Rick. We're gonna win.
Wait, do we get ammo as well or no?
Yeah, he got an ammo box. That's huge. Should we wait a little bit to, like, use it, or should we use it right this minute?
The chopper might blow up. It's, like, low as
Okay, we're inside.
I'm leaving the chopper right here since.
Bro, we may get perfectly. If we get a safe zone, we're camping in this bunker. I don't care what any of you say.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I love the play, Phil. I have absolutely nothing wrong with that play. You send Ricky out for supplies in the chopper, he somehow finds a vendor with no one there, and he comes back with the goods. And plates.
I liked it. My favourite bit was Shocks. He was like, it's like I'm sending you off for war. Goodbye, Ricky. he was ready to say goodbye forever, it felt like, but it was worth the risk. Interesting that Ricky takes that responsibility, but back on board. We've got Priestahh with the scope.
I'm not shooting.
Seen one player, but if you look as well, their backs are against the line.
Wow, that was a nice shot though, dude. That was a tasty one, but you got to get the cleanup. Doesn't have a kill streak to help get that done at range. Has a UAV to work with though. Might want to save that. You're right though, Phil. Backs against the line. Frosty's now going to try to repeat this one. Can he find anything? His teammate took the tag.
He downed someone. He's going to down another. Oh, he shot him twice, and Skyz comes in. That's 3 bullets straight to the chest of Arsties.
Priestahh now in the sniper off from the small barn position down low. You've got these players out in the woods. Got to watch out for those scopes. That glint of the sniper rifle is going to give these positions away right now, and this is a tense situation to be in. Skyz trying to peek back out. Find maybe another kill. Priestahh, his twin brother Arsties, is going to be taken care of by those snipes, and now Simp maneuvering just to try to find any more of these players on the push. There's the tags. Priestahh, heavy hits. He's going to go for the snipe. Ooh, doesn't quite get the shot off, but that's going to be the down. Priestahh in trouble.
When these guys goes down as well, they are trying to thirst them. Means end their life instantly. Don't let them get back up. Don't let them go to the gulag. People are running low on funds at this very point here. As we go back on board with Team Scraps.
They've left their position in the high ground. Move forward, and I think maybe again the situation you have there is you're in those positions, you're holding out for a long time, they don't have any ammo, they don't have enough sort of munitions, they don't have enough plates to survive, and they have to come down, get involved in these more close range fights. That's what we've got here now. Dylan trying to gatekeep the circle right now. High ground position, great spot to be in, good tags. Not able to quite get the kill though. His teammates trying to find the angle now. That marketplace is looking like a kill box.
He's going to the right, he's right here on the blue marker.
I'm still coming through from Dylan.
Here. Yeah, really smart. I think the reason they left, by the way, their post in the woods, they had to buy back 2 of their teammates, and they've successfully done that now. Scraps is just on his way back. The Gassy's going to hit this dude, and this dude is down, this dude is out, and this dude is happy. Not so happy, but you know what we mean.
Last player left alive for Team Censor, Chino now. He's playing this LMG. He's playing this one real slow. Doesn't have much of a choice. His teammates have just been ripped up around him, and the hunt is on now. Dylan, heartbeat sensor is out. He's going to try to find him. Again, Chino. This is a tough situation to be in. They know exactly where he is. That's a full confirmation of where he is. He's going to be directly below them in the apartments. Chino has no idea that they have a heartbeat sensor. He's just got to hope for a lucky push through the window. Maybe he can catch 1 or 2 on the way out. Maybe they leave him alone if he thinks that there's no one here, but Dylan knows. Dylan's
this
coming.
Is so interesting to me because if I was Dylan, I would have thought he was in that house with him. He was that close in the heartbeat. He actually Just maneuvering around, and here he is.
He's gotta
Climb
go.
the ladders, the stairs, should I say.
He has to go as well. Chino, no gas mask. There's gas mask for at least Dylan. There's the shot. It's over. That's going to be it. Team Censor have been eliminated. Chino in a near impossible situation. Whether it was the gas or whether it was the Ravens team, I should say scraps. But they're out now. 11 remain.
Censor's team is out. Team Selim and Team Mayhem over by the train station, though, getting close and personal. Oh, and in the stairwell as well. Look at this for a setup. One thing I will point out is just look at the ammo on Major Maniac. So low. I think he's got 17 bullets in his M4, but here it is. All steam ahead. They're trying to get that ammo right back.
Got to push out.
Chain's going to go very low.
There's a big tag. That was a snipe actually near Selim, so he's down again. Trying to take the rooftop here on train. So dangerous. Very wide open position. Shane will manage to get one and the cleanup. He gets Kleenex now with a snipe in hand. What's Shane able to find as the gas is going to force his boys through? But you're absolutely right, Momo. It's going to be the ammo they're after, the plates. They're going to be able to get something out of this, and Shane is so close to going down there. Manages to escape the gas. Selim, though, they will not be able to save. He's down and out. He's going to be trapped on the roof. And now, with the gas pushing them into gunfire, it's not looking good for the squad.
Yeah, bro.
They are done. They are done. Shane not too happy about dying to Sender, it sounds like. But we see another team drop out. That's going to be Team Selim. They don't make it out of the train station. They're heading to Boneyard, but Miles back to the Gulag.
Team Arcites, Team Mayhem back to the Gulag. It's going to be Tupac going up against Kleenex. Tupac, Thuglord is going to win the kill there with the M4 in hand. Lovely bit of work. Kleenex is going to be taken care of. Now he's going to try to rejoin his teammates. He's got Priestahh and he's got Maniac now involved. Again, a slow drop. Dangerous position to be in again. Everyone can see the shoots. They know he's going to be coming down. And you best believe that everyone in this lobby is hitting those shots and the players coming down.
Absolutely. And again, this is just another awkward position for Priestahh because he's got 3 bullets of a sniper. I think he's got about 25 in the grout. Maniac's going to have to go big. He's going to be double teamed there. Shot from the side as he goes down. Unfortunate situation, but right on the gas line. I think Priestahh's going to let him go. Priestahh's going to say goodbye. Oh my.
Oh, he's got a tree between him and Team Scraps. Nice movement. Staying alive.
Dude.
Tries to go for something special, but when you got that many growls lined up on you, I mean, Joe's got a P90 in the back pocket as well. And in case that wasn't enough, a precision airstrike. Team Scraps are going to get those kills. But big tags now from Joe. Not a safe place to be in. Again, this circle's getting tight, and it's going to be Team Kismet. Denz, he takes care of Joe. Eyes on another big tags. Could wait for his squad to come through now. Denz, the reigning champ. Here in Warzone Weekend is Kismet. He and his squad are going to clean these players up. Team Scraps are in trouble.
I tell you what, that's one way to die. I will say, Team Scraps has been absolutely electrifying this game. Well, they've run into the Paris Legion / a few others, and we love to see these guys bunkered up into some tight corner. Rambo, or Team Rambo, should I say TJ, going up against Joe from Team Scraps.
This is it. TJ, you're my pick. Calm your dog down in the background, brother. We need focus. There's the stun. Scraps! Oh, sorry, Joe goes in for the kill, but he can't quite get it done. TJ, he's back out. The Gulag is now closed. Big moment there for everyone. Priestahh, he's going to be in the game still, alongside Dashy and TJ. Rambo, they need to buy back. This is a good look here for Team Rambo. Able to get a load out, but not much longer. It's a bait from Wuskin, one of the most deadly snipers in the league. He finds another head. Can he catch another player now? Applying pressure as his teammate. Brack tries to just get to safety. Ooh, another head. And the tags are there from Wuskin's going to get away with his life.
I don't know if he is. My goodness, everyone's taking damage. He's putting names down on the floor. Priestahh, he's got himself one. That's going to be Brack. A self-revive potentially come through, but the gas is going to take him, I think, no matter if he gets up or not. Look at that health just deplete so fast on the train tracks. He's going to be vivid. Wuskin actually finds a double kill as well. I'm not sure if he made it out alive, but we do see Team Rambo finish in 10th after having the #1 pick. No! It doesn't work out for Team Rambo. Unlucky, Miles.
Very indeed. But here is a clip from earlier on in the day. Lacefield has just popped a C4 down on that chopper. That may come back. That may come back at a moment, but on board now with Clayster. He and Wuskin, last players left alive for his squad. Oh my god, the trap is set! Lace pulls the trigger on the C4 and Clay's down! That could not have gone any better for him. The trap was set, it worked out perfectly, and now Clay's in a world of hurt. And there goes the cleanup. Lacefield, what a mastermind play.
Mr. C4, I think his new nickname is for Lacefield. He's already taken down a whole squad with one, and now he's taken down Clayster.
Dude, whether he's on the ground with the C4 or whether he's in the air with the C4. Very creative stuff. Now a big 1v1. Rated. Last player left alive for his team. Going up against Huke. His team Slasher. Now trying to close in on him. He's got self-reviving the gas. Nowhere to go, though. No mask to be done. He's going to be out. That's 8th place. Now Team Skyz. Or Blazt.
Yeah.
Patience.
Right here, mark them. I mark. Down in the back.
Patience pays off. Start to get real close now to these final circles, Phil. Very, very close situations to be in as Team Mayhem now trying to get off that gas line while being pressured from behind, and Blazt is going to be taking shots at them from the front.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Atura over here has managed to take one out, but he's actually going to find himself in a world of trouble. The gas is taking him, and he's going to run into a squad right on the edge of the gas line. It's going to be Team Skyz. I believe there you see the 1v1, but Guy's now in a little bit of trouble as well. He's going to have to replay up. The gas is starting to take its toll on some of these players. Wuskin, he was one of my players to watch. I didn't think I'd be watching him crawl through the blades of the grass.
Well, he's got to watch out.
This is the type of play that he needs to make. Oh.
There's the shots. High ground not going his way. And the final shots come through. It was from Ricky. Team Ricky. Man, that positioning has been incredible, but the plays are there to back him up. And there we go. 2-pack. Last player left alive for his squad. Team Arcites now in a world of trouble. They've only got 9 bullets in this M13. And aBeZy's on the outside. Here comes the kill squad. They're going to be coming up those stairs trying to find him. Don't make any noise, 2-pack. Don't even breathe. You may be able to get something lucky, but aBeZy trailing the stairs. Heartbeat sensor as well to work with. 2-pack's in trouble.
Right there. I down one, dead.
Instant. Another one bites the dust, Phil. Is that circle?
Yeah, it really does. I had to take a second just to watch that one-on-one there. I like the way 2-pack's like it would be aBeZy as well. Not a player you want to run into on Verdansk.
There we go. 5 teams left. Starting to get very, very tense indeed. My pick's out.
My pick's out.
Max pick's still in it though. We're on board with Team Ricky right now. Precision coming through. Kill streaks in these open spaces, very, very useful. Exchange of utility now for both teams. These battling for these final moments here in our Warzone weekend.
Nice, there's C4 on me still. He's close on the tree. One shot at the tree.
Ricky gonna go down, just tag one up, and again, this team has 4 alive, and Ricky's just fell as well, but they do have the numbers on a lot of these fights, and numbers mean a lot in Warzone, the engagements, when you can take these 4v3s and 4v2s. Ricky actually might survive this, but the airstrike's been called in right on top of him. Smoke going down from Lacefield, a heroic play as he slides on through, sticks the stim inside, and I think Ricky might be good to go.
Yep, gets him back onto his feet. Got to keep moving. Here's the shot. Slasher is going to go down. Lacefield, not just the medic, but now the main slayer, as he's going to find another. 6 kills already as he tries to cut these players off. Slasher's managing to get the revive there, but the crossfire coming through, and Team Slasher is in trouble. Still have to move from the gas line. One of their players is already down. Repositioning now from Lacefield's squad, and they're going to close that one out. Team Ricky are going to get the kills once again. There's the confirmation. And that is a big bit of work now. Pandur for Team Skyz, having to ride the gas. He's going to stay alive for now, Phil. Last member left for his team.
Yeah, he was really third-partying from the backside there. aBeZy's going to have to jump in front of the bullets of one, take down a player, finish him off, but again, the gas is closing in. Blazt is going to hit the deck, and he does take accuracy with him. Quick check, though, Miles. Look at the top right. 6 players alive, 3 teams. Ricky, Loony, and Kismet here. The 3 teams remaining, and only a couple of these players, but it's dwindling. There's a full squad on Team Ricky, though. We see all the players get taken out. Ricky and the boys take it, and I tell you what, Miles, they had all 4 players still alive.
And there you go, Team Ricky, they truly rule the day. $10,000, richer as a squad, and what a win. 2 of the biggest brain plays I think we've seen in a Warzone game, whether it was sending Ricky out to get supplies for the boys while they were holding down that bunker position, and then Lacefield C4 that remained on the helicopter that Clay climbed into, you could not have written it better. Brilliant stuff from the squad, and a massive congratulations. Well, there we have it, Momo. What a Warzone weekend it was. Team Ricky coming out on top as we take a look at the standings there. What a result. Big brain plays. They had an aggressive start and a crazy finish to get this one done. But is there anything there in the final results show any big disappointments for you or even bigger surprises?
Honestly, I think with Warzone, it's always going to be a little bit, you know, some teams turning up, some teams not. One thing that was surprising for me, actually, was the actual game style. We saw, obviously, last week, we saw, obviously, a very kind of slow, methodical, sit in a house. But that's what happens when zones go to different places. This time, these guys were all forced to the boneyard. A lot of open space there, not places you can kind of hide too much. And Team Ricky really just fought well. And again, once more, they just had that real solid gameplay down to a T.
Really did. Again, props to them for playing it smart from start to finish. We saw plenty of recons, but maybe not too many. Enough of that, though. It's now time for our Scuff play of the game, and it's not going to be a huge surprise to many of you. It was, of course, Lacefield and his C4 plays onto Team Octane. And honestly, man, we could have picked either of his C4 plays. They were both brilliant, but this one, Phil, was ridiculous.
It's very rare that you get kind of a quad kill, and it's very rare you get it from a chopper, and it's also very rare that you get to throw a C4 probably 400 meters off the ground and just blow up Team Octane. And you've got a feel for these guys. Obviously, Octane, iLLeY, Karma, and Lucky. Karma have been to the Gulag and back. We didn't really get to see much of iLLeY. Lucky as well have been put through the ringer, and honestly, it was just a tough team for them to run into. And again, you think you're safe, you're driving past, but credit to Lacefield, heads up play and perfect timing on the C4.
You got to just think of how hard it was to do that anyway. Like, to predict where the players were going to go, a little bit of luck, a lot of skill involved in that one. Yeah. Crazy play. I mean, I would love to see more clips like that coming out of Warzone weekends, but time will tell. Anyway, that was your Scuff play of the game. Now it is time for our PlayStation instant reaction, and we are joined by none other than the C4 connoisseur, the champion of the Skyz, Lacefield of Team Ricky. Mate, how you doing? Welcome.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Mate, I'm fantastic after watching a extremely entertaining Warzone. I don't know what to call it. Like, it was a saga, man. It felt like it went on forever. It was incredible. But dude, well done. Congratulations again. Definitely the most entertaining, the craziest C4 play I think we've ever seen. Talk me through the first one. Talk me through that throwing the C4 from the top of that chopper and taking out Octane's team.
All right, so we literally had a chopper. We were flying around for a minute. I ended up like realizing there was a car underneath us. We all saw it, so I was like, all right. Like, I didn't tell anybody on the team that I was gonna do it, so I was just like, I'm gonna toss the C4 off the chopper. I saw it drop on the floor, and I just blew it up, just hoping, you know, something happened. If it just blew up, it blew up. And then we just ended up seeing the kill feed and saw the 4-piece, and then everyone just started going crazy on the team, so it was pretty crazy.
It couldn't have been better, man. Like, it's so hard to guess like how far that C4 is gonna go. Like, you're a champion for even just going for it. Like, what have you got to lose? You lose one C4, so what?
Yeah, honestly,
you're a hero for hitting that and taking out the whole squad. The best is, and you'll get to see it when you actually obviously watch this back, but Octane's reaction, he watches the kill cam and he's just like, no way, man. It's so good. So the other C4 play you had was, of course, towards the end of the game, you had the helicopter, though, which we kind of called Ricky's helicopter, you know, that stayed with you guys for a while. He obviously went and did his run in there. Putting the C4 in that chopper, was that, I mean, obviously it was like, we could put it in there anyway, you had one on there to begin with, but like, was there a big thought process there? Was there, we're going to use this as a trap, or was it like, see how it goes?
Yeah, so it was more of just like, we had already planned to just ditch the chopper, so we wanted to just get height advantage on the hills, so we ended up just all leaving the choppers, and before we left, I was like, all right, I'm just going to toss the C4 on it, just in case if someone tries to roll up on us and just like, secretly take the chopper from us. And somehow someone really did try to take the chopper, and he got blown up, and I finished him.
That was clutch, man. What a leader to take the initiative and go for it, man. But it was a great game, and I don't know if we'll ever have, and as an entertaining Warzone weekend ever. You've set the bar pretty high, man. Massive congratulations again. Good stuff. Hope you enjoy that time off. And yeah, man, thank you so much again for coming on.
Much appreciated.
This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Well, there we have it. Thanks again to Lacefield for coming on for a chat. And Phil, dude, not only was he the superstar in the highlight reels, but he also led the entire game in kills. Lacefield, top of the board with the 9, which, again, in the grand scheme of Warzone, doesn't seem like much. When you think those 9 players are 9 of the best players in the world, it's way more impressive.
It really is. Let's not forget where those kills came from. I know 4 of them, yes, they came from a beautifully placed Team Octane, but he picked up 5 elsewhere. Another one onto Clay took down with another C4. It was just very strategical, but leaps and bounds above the rest. And of course, when you're in the game the longest, you've probably got to get some kills to show for it. But that wasn't the case with Paris Legion. Congrats to Lacefield, though. He really was an incredible player during that game, and 9 kills is a lot. Like you said, when it's the best in the world, 9 is a lot.
9 is a lot. I mean, and we give Lacefield a lot of praise again. Crazy plays nonetheless. But when we think of our Game Fuel featured player, we're going to recap it. Ricky, man, again, the eponymous team of Team Ricky get the win. Ricky leading the charge there, maybe not necessarily in the kills, but he had some very interesting stats, Phil, which we have access to.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
he was leading the charge somewhere.
For me, he was leading the charge by getting that chopper and getting out there, getting ammo for the squad and bringing it back. The guy was on a mission.
Unreal.
And he
carried the shopping from the car back to the front door. You name it, man. He saved the squad with that run.
Yeah, but Ricky had 2 kills himself, just over 1,300 damage, was moving 98.5% at the time, the most of any player. No camping on Ricky's watch.
It's incredible to see the way Warzone Weekend has already changed. Again, as you touched upon, from quite a slow game, a 4-kill win from Paris Legion. Now Team Ricky winning with an 18. What's going to be next? Well, we'll have to find out next time. That's going to be all from myself and Momo. We thank you again for watching this. This has been Warzone Weekend presented by Metro by T-Mobile. Now, but don't go anywhere though, guys, because it's CDL Sunday and we're only just getting started here. We've got the final day of the Minnesota home series coming up next, and I promise you, you do not want to miss it.
On top. Yeah. No, I need help with this guy.
Hold on. Wait.
Dead.
Bro, I got a piss, yo. I might go take a piss real quick.
Joe, same.
I no joke might go take a piss. Hold on.
We're going? We're risking it?
Both of you are going now, one at a time.
Both teams, 3 people at least. They're just standing there. They might be looking at another team.
Yo, I'm gonna go, Tyler. I'll be back.
They're flying over, dude. They're leaving. No!
Contact. Did they both leave?
No, they're both gone.
Wait, we can't shoot.
There's a guy top left of that building, bro. Mark. The orange mark.
Dude, there's a guy just crouched here.
Luna.
I'm in his
back.
Yo! Tyler, Danny!
I'm back.
Wait, they're here. They're on you. They're all over you. Guys. Yeah, on top of the loadout building.
No way.
Yeah.
Bro, as soon as you guys left.
They ran into my building of all the buildings.
On the vent in front of me. Vent.
I got him.
Oh, bang, bro.
Yeah, I got him down. Get down. You got him all.
Damn, bro. Are we ready to go back?
Oh, good.
Damn it, dude. Are we good? You're saying calm out or Ant? Calm out for me?
I'm not even.
When he just got in now. He's going left.
They're left.
Pre-aiming. Going back to middle. Now right.
Keep right.
Let's go.
No, Pox one shot.
I'm good.
How much do we get for winning this?
A lot. I don't know. I think like 2,500 each.
Brother, I'm going hard as
And a chopper above us. What? You C4'd us from the air? What?
Wait, Damon died by somebody in a helicopter throwing a C4 at him.
Wait, Rick, did you see that clip they put in the chat?
Oh my.
What?
Bro, Rick C4'd out of the heli and killed them.
What?
Oh my god, that is insane.
Wow.
That actually just happened.
That's gonna stink for a while.
That could have just that probably just ruined everything.